happens. Home insurance can get a free quote from Square One.
There you go, Square One. You got a free advertising. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Rebirth. Oh. Come in, Emma. Hope you're... All right. Let's get into today's message. Let's see what people are up to. See what the energy. Karma is afoot, collective. That is for sure. That goes without saying, I really think. Sound check is good. Gonna get to the nitty gritty. It's definitely a tea kind of night. That's for sure. Alright. Let's look into it. What's the overall vibes? Actually, let's get in here and do a little bit of a smokeroo on the Palo Santo here. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Please say hi in the chat, be cordial and civil in the chat. If you'd like a personal read out the description box for further information, or head over to the links section here on YouTube and click on the pissy link. It'll bring you to my other portal where you can get in on a reading or a one-on-one session. Currently available Wednesday through Friday, I think. Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 5 for one-on-one session. Feel free to book one of those at your leisure. Let's get you focused on your highest timeline and get you on your way, living your best. So that is available to you. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. I very much appreciate you, to my members and my supporters. All right. Great Spirit, guides, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light, please be there to protect me, and I do appreciate protection. Allow the messages to cure and to heal, to bring clarity, bring confirmation to what we already know, as well as to help us to step into our highest timeline and leave our haters in the dust. Okay? Some of us may feel like we've lost some sort of battle with someone, but we're going to win the war. That's the big message for today's message tonight. Okay? So if you feel like you're restless, you feel like you're kind of out of sorts, just take some time for you and focus on your healing. Focus on strengthening and empowering yourself. This is to the ones that are stepping into their divine energy. And I'll just tell you right now, the karma is karmicking with these karmics. All right. So they are going to be receiving, if not already, karma for what they've been doing. They don't want you having a glow up, so they're coming in with an apology. They don't want to apologize for what they've done, right? And they're coming in to apologize because you are having these opportunities. They want to get back in your energy to try to pull you down again. So be very careful as to who you're sharing your energy with, collective. Be very, very focused on that. You're not gambling your life away. You've come too far to quit. You've come too far to get swindled and to get taken advantage of. You're standing in your power, you're creating boundaries, and you're moving forward. These karmics don't like that. And Kitty, welcome in, Patricia. Yeah, you're no longer suffering in silence. I think you're speaking out at this point. Yeah, you dropped the bitterness, the anger, the pettiness, the salty bullshit, salty attitude. Yeah, you're taking some time out for you right now, collective. Right? Maybe get out in nature. Touch grass. The volume is on your end, Patricia. You gotta turn up your volume. I've got my mic hooked up. I've already done my sound check. I've got my mic. Yeah, my sound is fine. Go out and come back in. Maybe end some processes while you're at it. Yeah, somebody's trying to hide the sick and rumors that they spread. They're trying to, they don't want to take accountability for that. All the gossip, all the rumors, them being nosy in your life, and them spreading all this fucking shit in your back. And putting lies to it. Making it their own story just to destroy you. They're being found out, collective. Being found out, and they're being looked down upon. They're being shamed for what they've done. They should. They shouldn't have done this in the beginning. They should have done this to begin with. And that's what people don't get. Welcome in, Cody. Welcome in, Sarah. Thank you so much for all that hard work. Thank you so much, Sarah. I very much appreciate you. Please reach out to my DMs for a personal reading on me. You're letting go of these third parties, these haters. You've learned lessons with these people. You're dropping these karmics left, right, center because you're done with this karmic energy. Like if they can't show up right, you want nothing to do with them. You don't want to spend enough energy on them. I'll get back to you either after this reading or either tomorrow. One of the two. We'll see how it goes. You're no longer stagnant, collective, because you've dropped these karmics. You've dropped this karmic energy. So that's beautiful. Okay? They can't attach to you anymore, and they envy, they're resentful, competitive, they're discontent, but you can't compete where you don't compare. Right? So that's where they're envious. They can't even compete with you, let alone compare to you. Alright? Because there is no comparison. And that's what's got them so butthurt. They sold their fucking soul, collective. and they're trying to compare themselves to you, a person of light. Give me a break. Give me a fucking break. They feel betrayed by their darkness. Deep down, they feel really betrayed. Because darkness was their old friend, but not exactly friendly anymore. What's the whispers of the animals? What are the whispers the animal wishes to say? Is there an intuitive message from the animal kingdom? Message from the spirit animals. Prepared, collective. I think you are. I think you're very touched. So somebody's trying to be dependent on you, or somebody's trying to make you. It's really kind of feeling like somebody's trying to take away your independence. They're wanting you to depend on people. They want you to be begging, is the feeling that with this. There's a partnership. They want you to depend on them, and they're trying to destroy your life so that way you have no other choice back into your life. Because at one point I think they are all you had, but now that you've grown, now that you've become stronger, you've moved on, you've left them in your dust, you've rose above, they were trying to destroy you in order for you to beg for forgiveness after all they've done to you. That's one egotistical piece of shit, if you ask me. That's one thing, the spirit animals don't hold back. Somebody's trying to get independence and make you dependent on the system, to make you inadequate, to make you look a certain way, as if you cannot take care of yourself, if you cannot stick up for yourself, and you're doing just fine, collective. Somebody's trying to take away your fire, your ability to be bold and passionate. They want to take this whole idea that you're unstoppable away from you. But you're going through a major transformation and you're only wrong. Stay focused. Yeah. They're trying to devalue your mysticism, your ability to see the truth, your ability to see the future. They're trying to devalue that, make you seem like a fraud. But you're an old soul. You've been through this before. This isn't your first rodeo. And they think this is new. They think this is new for you, but it's really not. This is like a dumbass old dog playing dumbass old tricks, thinking that they're gonna swindle you. But you're a heck of a lot than what they are. Even in soul years. In soul years, you're ancient. Okay? And you're divinely protected. So don't ever think you're not protected, that you're not going to be taken care of, that you're not being safeguarded. You got some major spiritual backing with this protection in many different facets and many different levels of frequency. Anybody that comes up against you, collective, you best know you're protected. Anything that does happen to you, it is to allow you to know that's happening and for you to pay attention and to be prepared. But the brunt of what could happen will not touch you. Okay? Understand that. It is only an identifier to let you know that it is happening. So if you feel things out of whack, pay attention. What's out of whack? Checking the chakra system as to what might be being attacked. If you're sore anywhere on your body, be aware of where you're sore. Find out where that energy center and what that energy center has available to you for knowledge and awareness. You can check out that in my post section here on YouTube. There is a picture of chakra centers that you can refer to. What's the situation? Animal spirits. Yeah, you've got prosperity coming. And this is untouchable prosperity. Nobody's going to be able to steal it from you, collective. So this is why you're winning the war. You may have lost a couple battles in the past, but you're winning this war. Stand in that frequency, knowing you are divinely protected. Emphasis on the protection. There's definitely changes that are going to be coming in for you. There's definitely a transformation happening. Just let go of the past. The magic of nature is in you. You are brilliant and you are blessed. Don't ever forget it. They're trying to use supernatural means to take away your fire and independence. It's not going to work because the supernatural world is on your side. So this is why it's falling on deaf ears, and this is why you are protected. Because the divine walks with you. Their plans are coming up with nothing. All the time, all the money, all the energy that they're investing is coming up with nothing. They don't want you stepping into your authenticity, but yet here we are. If that happens, Cody, just stay strong. Stay strong. There's very well you could be a singer, there could be a song that you're going to create. It's going to be an old soul kind of song. But you're going to create a song that's going to empower the people, by the looks of it. You may already. You're going to have good luck with this. Wants to bring you down so hard, so fast, so abruptly that you don't have any personal choices. Okay? But that's not what's going to happen. You're burning fables and flipping tables, collective. Guaranteed. Come back very, very well. You're bouncing back into your most prosperous, and this is protected. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt, embrace your transformation, put on your cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Okay? Because you are an old soul. And this is going to bring you a lot of prosperity. So somebody doesn't want you bouncing back from their ridicule and their sabotage. But guess what? You're going to bounce back stronger because you know what? It made you. All their ridicule, all their pain, all their bullshit that they didn't want to take accountability for, it's creating you. It's creating your new pathway. You will build your new path with the rubble of your past. and it will all be beneath your feet. You are made of greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone that you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So stay in that. Have faith. Have courage. Personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine, and what strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share, and embrace these qualities for yourself. Bring out your inner animal. Freedom. Prosperity, change. Be willing to adapt and change, collective. Okay? But don't take no shit, right? All love and light, but take no shit. Draw the fucking line so that you're not having to worry about stupid people. Okay, you will receive freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. You do that. Make it happen for yourself. Yeah. You will choose to regenerate, and it will be the best choice you've ever made. Somebody doesn't want you to be prepared for that, but you will sing again. And you will heal the world when you do that. Yeah, you're being guarded. So it's going to be bringing you good luck. And a good friend is going to help you regenerate. And you also have that choice, that personal choice to guard your friend as well. Be a guardian, to be a friend, right? Spirit's saying that it's okay to socialize. Spirit's saying that it's okay to meet up with new people if it feels good in your frequency, if it aligns with you. If it doesn't align with you, then that's a message too in itself. Maybe it's time to let them go, right? Whatever the case may be, there's definitely something here about you being able to move forward again. You're seeing things in new eyes, right? You're being able to move forward with new perspective. Somebody doesn't want you to have the rebirth. Some do not want you to regenerate. Somebody does not want you to have freedom, but you have it anyway. It is your personal choice to always be prepared and always to guard your energy. You allow your guard down at any point and feel that you can. Spirit's saying that it is okay to let your guard down around true friends, and they will help you persevere. You may be feeling tired, that you don't feel like you want to rebirth, you don't want to restart, or this is process of your freedom. In order to find that freedom, you need to go through a rebirth. You need to die off. Your old portion of yourself needs to die off in order for that new version of yourself to emerge. Similar to a caterpillar to a butterfly. Okay, this is the transformation that you're going through right now, currently. You're stepping into your new elements of who you are. Okay, and it can be somewhat painful because of the different connections that you have, the different things that you need to say goodbye to. Okay, but you're made of greatness, and you're headed to greatness. Understand that. This is not the time to quit, collective. And another message here is saying that there's going to be new people coming into your life to help you with your situation. These are going to be supportive, loyal individuals. Okay? They're not going to try to swindle you. They're not going to try to, to rip you off. You'll know these people by their frequency. Okay? And this is why you need to continue healing, and this is why you need to tap the fuck in to your intuition in order to be guided. How I get guided, that's the way I do it. I'm telling you my secrets. So tap in. Only you have the choice, the personal choice to step into your highest timeline. People will be giving you complaints and saying, oh, well, you're going to go step into your highest timeline. It's lonely up there. It's like, yeah, it's probably lonely up there because all these people that you're cutting off are fucking traitors. They're karmics. That's why it's fucking lonely up there, because you step into your highest timeline. Why? Because you're tapped in, you see the truth. You see the reality of it all. It's not as bad as you think. The solitude is quite beautiful and quite peaceful. It allows you to empower yourself and persevere. People wonder why, oh, it gets so quiet. It probably gets quiet. You got no more drama, right? They're trying to hide your wisdom. They're trying to blacklist your wisdom. They're trying to get you to throw away your wisdom and make it insignificant. Okay? But that's not happening because you're guarded. Okay? Your friends actually see the truth. The people that are loyal to you, they see the truth. They see how they don't want you to have freedom. They see how they don't want you going through this rebirth. People see this transformation that you're going through. They recognize, they acknowledge it, they see it. But there's some people here who don't want you to go through that, because that means you're empowering yourself, you're healing your pain, you're healing your trauma. With you having that pain and trauma, it makes it them to manipulate you. But now that you're getting stronger, now that you're standing in your own power, you're calling your power back, you're cutting out these karmics. They don't like it because they're losing control. They're not able to siphon off of you anymore, becoming aware of what they've been doing all this time. And here you've been tired, here you've been exhausted, here you've had no energy and wondering why. Spiritual warfare is no longer war with bombs. It's no longer war with biologicals. It's spiritual warfare. That's what we're moving into. And if you're not prepared for that, and if you don't suit up and you don't shield yourself, you will become a victim. You don't even know what the hell is going on. So this is the era of the alchemists, because people are recognizing what the situation is, and they're digging deep, and they're realizing that this has been spiritual the whole time. People trying to make you sick, totally bedridden. And it's all spiritual warfare being projected at you. You are the captain to your ship. You decide what you want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. You can reinvent yourself at any time, collective. These karmics are throwing tantrums, clearly. I just got a confirmation on that from the Tarot Doc. If you haven't gone, check out her channel. She's a whippersnapper all in herself. Beautiful soul, loves animals. So make sure you go on over and subscribe to her as well. That's Tarot Doc here on YouTube. Higher calling. Your friends are recognizing your higher calling. They're recognizing why people don't want you going through this rebirth, and it's because of this higher calling. They're trying to thwart it. So people are starting to see the truth. The truth is coming out. Okay? Yeah. They're trying to dismantle your wisdom and make you feel like shit, make you feel like a bag of shit, to try to take away and question your higher calling, and try to get you to reinvent yourself in a different pathway. They're trying to get you to question your abilities, they're trying to get you to question what is actually meant for you. Okay? And the thing is that you're definitely standing in your calling. You know your higher calling. You know the pathway to get to that higher calling, and you're taking that path. You're not distracted. You're very focused, and that's what they don't like. They don't like the fact that you're continue moving forward and regenerate and do all this stuff, right? They thought they had the upper hand, collective, but they really don't. Right? They really don't, because the divine is guiding you. You've got angels walking with you. You've got other energies walking with you and protecting you from many different realms. And this is why you're made of greatness. And this is why they're trying to diminish you, so that way you diminish your protection. They're trying to make a mockery of you to who's looking over you. Meanwhile, you've stepped into this transparency with these protectors. So they know the story. They know everything behind the scenes. They've seen everything happen. That's why they stand. And these dumbass karmics thinking that they're going to come in and talk shit on your name and speak lies to these frequencies and get them on their side. You got certain energies that are laughing at them. They're laughing in their face, just like they did to you. That's why they say, touch not my anointed. Because when you're anointed by the divine, you're protected. And if somebody is going to go after you, they're going after the divine. Specifically, if you've had a near-death experience and you surrendered yourself to the divine, you're protected. As long as you stay within your integrity, and they're trying to get you out of character. So stay in your integrity. Don't step out of that integrity. It's one of the biggest to be having, is to not step out of that integrity, to stay civil, to stay neutral, to not react. Because they're trying to reactive abuse. They're trying to the poke of the bear, you to act out of character, for you to self-sabotage. So be aware of that. Anybody that's getting on your case, anybody that's really trying to rip you into this rage, acknowledge it, see it for what it is, and understand that these people are not for you. These are not your people. These are your ops. Okay? Anybody that does not want to respect you, anybody that does not want to respect who you are and treat you decent and lift you up, they're not your friend. They're trying to take away your ability of infinite possibilities. Okay? They're trying to take away your ability to move forward. But I guarantee you, it's all protected. Whether they like it or not, it's all protected. And this is why they're getting their karma. This is giving what they're receiving. Because they chose, personal choice, they chose to do what they chose to do. And this is over decades. They think that the spiritual realm does not remember. The spiritual realm has counted absolutely every single tear that has fallen from your face. Please understand. They've seen absolutely everything. They walked with you through the thick of it. They watched you become the victim. They watched you to see how you fought through it. They watched you to see how you would react, and they've seen the pure heart within you. They feel the heart that is within you. They understand these ops and these traitors that were in your life, these abusers. They've seen everything. If you think that they're not getting what is coming to them, rest assured they will receive what they put out. It will come back and it will haunt them. Every word, every intention, it will eat every one. It will eat every word. They tried to dismantle you out of a community. It's either that or a whole community. They got a whole community to come up at you. They came up against a shaman, a shadow worker, a healer. Someone that works at the crossroads. I think they bit off a little bit more than they could chew, collective. They tried to imprison you. They tried to trap you. But lo and behold, collective, you are made of magic. I got one of the best crews around there, Cody. They tried to take your fire and freedom from a shaman. They are going to find out. They didn't realize you were guarded as much as you were. They thought you were immature and naive. They didn't realize you would bounce back so fast and so strong. They were very unwise to do what they did. Because you found the path despite this ill community. They tried to remove the change or the regeneration or the ability to regenerate from this snuffing of you in your light. They tried to snuff you out and provide a energy to where you could not change, or that you did not change, or that you would not change, and you still bounce back. And they tried to bring bad luck to you in your freedom, but you still found the path. They tried to leave you, but you were protected. You were divinely protected. No stutter. You're very self-reliant. You're all for adventure when it's no drama. You're very clever. They didn't realize how clever you were. You're very much a revealer of truth. I don't think they realized how much you actually know or knew. They tried to change you, but it only caused a rebirth. It was a catalyst to a rebirth. They tried to diminish your power, and you became self-reliant. You alchemized it. Take away your vision. But you're too clever. You have an inner knowing that the divine blessed you with, and nobody's messing with that. They tried to shut you up. They tried to make you look like a dependent, that you were begging. natural healer, and your intuition is very strong. You do have, you don't know how to, you don't have a crowd. Hang on a second. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So you're definitely a person of your own pathway. And they tried to make you like you were just like everybody else. They tried to diminish you to take away your protection, but it did not work. You stand your authenticity and you're persevering, and they don't like it at all. They don't like it. It's literally driving them mad, collective. It's driving them mad. Good. Let them meet their madness. Let them meet their madness. A wannabe Viking? For what, a tattoo? Spiritual warfare, exactly what I deal with every day. I choose to be a heathen, not a Christian. Well, as long as you stand forward with virtue and integrity, I don't see any problem with it. As long as you stay true to yourself. Nothing else really matters. You say, vowed to the creed, I respect you and I stand with you. Right, let's get into the tarot. There's a message here. Apparently it wants to flip over, so I'll let it out. We got a Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Hangman reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords. What I'm getting with this is you very well, this could be you or this could be someone, but you're moving forward with passion, with your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you. You know the journey that you're taking. It's quite fast. It's quite liberated. It's quite rating. It's very much an energy where you're standing in your power. You are moving with passion. You are moving with intuition. You are moving with intention. You're very, very strategic. You're definitely awakening in the mist. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You've sacrificed a lot for this new perspective. You've cut off a lot of energies for this perspective. You've had no other choice but to be strategic and focus on your own. No other choice but to cut out some sort of distractions. There's definitely something about moving forward here very, very quickly. The Knight of Swords is here. It's talking about speaking up, speak story, no longer distracted. Okay, seeing it for what it is, being validated, being confirmed in a particular situation. So this could be you having a huge awakening, or this could be someone else huge awakening and wanting to move forward towards you, but they're coming towards you strategically because of this awakening. They are focusing on what they want in their cup. Very well could be that they're coming forward with some sort of information towards you. Okay, so there's two different timelines here. Flip it to it might be, but there is communication coming in. Someone's very focused, very strategic, very much in an open kind of a wake-up call kind of situation. They've cut off a lot of energies and they've made major sacrifices to see things in a different perspective, and they're coming. Okay, very passionate, very forward with very much a lot of truth. Okay, let's clarify this. Gotta clarify. What's the Knight of Wands? Okay, so someone is not ruthless or convicted. So there's a Knight of Wands coming forward that's not the assassin. This person is not trying to take one out in essence of, okay, they don't got no hit on you. So this is not the assassin. This is somebody that's very passionate. Spirit saying this person rides with you. They're very loyal. Okay, somebody, maybe a victim, he did not achieve. Somebody had some sort of a downfall. The champion reverse. So it's almost as if somebody maybe had been pulled into some sort of collusion with you, and they pulled out of this. This person did not achieve what was meant to be achieved. There's a feeling I get. They do not want to face a downfall. They do not want to face any type of karma for being swindled against you. Like, it's like somebody come in talking shit behind your back, wanting somebody to lurk and to get information for them to bring back to your ops, right? They tried to collude that, and somebody's coming forward with some sort of truth regarding that. Okay. Somebody was extremely stubborn and inflexible. You may have put your foot down. No, I'm not going to go and do that, but I will go tell them what you want me to do. I'm not going to be disloyal to this person. I'm going to be loyal. Viewpoints control. So somebody's coming in with some sort of viewpoints. They're going to tell a story, or maybe they're calling you a storyteller. I don't know. But there's somebody coming in with a viewpoint where somebody's trying to control you. So they see a viewpoint where somebody's trying to control you. Okay? And they're coming in with some sort of information. Trying to be strategic as to how they're coming forward. Somebody doesn't have the determination to continue to move forward, or the certainty. Somebody doesn't have the self-worth. They don't really have the energy to come forward. Or maybe somebody's testing somebody's self-forward. Maybe somebody's building up on courage and they're trying to diminish that from coming forward. But they're delivering news anyway. There is collaboration here, sure-footedness, and predestination. So this is all divine timing. Okay, so this is going to happen. It's just taking a little longer than expected for them to come in about this position, about this information. Okay? What's the Seven of Swords? Somebody's overthinking. Maybe somebody's not overthinking. Maybe they're not taking action. They're being very, very strategic as to how they're coming about this. They don't feel they have the opportunity to come forward yet. So they're waiting on the opportunity. It hasn't presented itself. Somebody is not aware. Somebody's not reflecting. So somebody's not reflecting on something. Opportunities for growth with no awareness, no reflection. Maybe this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you unaware. They're trying to wool you over so you do not reflect on what opportunities to grow. They don't want you really diving deep into this to find out information. Somebody wants you to put your stubbornness at bay. They want your stubbornness and just kind of go with their abuse, is the feeling I get. They're trying to lay your stubbornness and inflexibility to rest, but you're standing on business, collective. You know there's an unknown journey here, and you're taking that journey, right? Whether they like it or not. They're trying to slow you down. They're trying to stop you. What else? There's going to be sort of a celebration here. Or it's either that or they celebrated too soon. They didn't understand that there's a huge journey you're on right now. You're not burning out like they want. You're not rebelling like they want you to. Right? They want you to be looked at as like a loser, as a victim. They want you to be looked at as something dark, but it's not working. So there's something about you being productive, about creating something. Somebody's trying to get you to be stubborn about this. They don't want you creating, but you need to start creating. You need to focus on creating something. Whether it be painting, whether it be a song, whether it be something in the arts. If you have some sort of a gift of the arts in any way, you need to express yourself through the arts. You need to express yourself through that means of medium. There's something there for you. Okay? There is no nation for this. You're not going to get the apology that you're looking for. So just continue shining your light. Okay? Expect anybody to take accountability for their actions against you. Okay? Because they're dead soul. They're dead inside. Understand that. There will be no accountability coming from this person. Okay, they're gonna die a very, very sad, individualistic life. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. So you're rediscovering yourself. You're going through some sort of a transition. And you're ridding this deception and trickery out of your life. You're allowing it to be for radical changes and taking control back. They didn't anticipate that. You're not... All these missed opportunities and the feeling of failure, you're releasing this. You know you've not been forgotten. They tried to make you feel forgotten. But I'll tell you right now, you're not forgotten. You're very much alive. You're very much in a leadership position. You're very much moving forward. You're very much a shaman. You're very much a light worker. You're very much a healer. You're very much a shadow worker. Just continue. Don't mind the shit clawing at your ankles. Just continue moving forward. If you have to stomp a fucker out, stomp them out. Okay? You are going to leave a legacy. That's what you're working on. It might be a fact that you've been hiding your true self for some time. It wasn't ready for you. The feeling I get. The spirit's kind of calling you out of the shadows. You're going to overcome all this. You're going to make the choice. And the choice is going to be right. Alright? Because the divine is guiding you. Stand in that power. That the divine is guiding you. The divine is protecting you. The divine's got this. Okay? So, the divine wants you to throw away this whole idea of planning ahead. Because it's about to change at a moment's glance. Okay? You just, before you shoot this arrow, you aim this arrow and you hit whatever you're hitting. You're just biding your time at this time. Right? But they want you to throw away this whole idea of you planning ahead. Just be in the moment. Because being in the moment is going to be so much better, a lot less bullshit. Because it's going to change from moment to moment. So you're better off not planning ahead, because it's going to change. You're going to have to change it up. You're going to have to be adaptable. You're going to have to, do something about it, right? And it's going to change that whole long-term plan, which might frustrate you. Okay, so right now, Spirit wants you to focus on the short, not the long game. cause and effect and clarity. There's going to be major clarity coming in. Okay? Certain things snap into place and it's going to make sense to you. And this is where the clarity is coming and the cause and effect. It's in the happening. The miracles are in the happening, is what I'm being told. Yeah, whatever you're being stolen off of you is coming back to you tenfold, maybe sevenfold, right? Because you're not allowing them to seize the moment. You're not allowing them to be in their self-work because you blocked them out. They don't have anywhere for this selfishness to go. So they're being unmasked. This is where their karma is coming out. They're being seen as selfish. They're being seen as this thief for who they are. You're not the thief. They're trying to make you look like the thief, but you're not. You never were, you never was, you're never gonna be. These people just did not understand you and your strategy and your ability to move forward. They definitely had not seen your full potential yet, and they're seeing that now, and this is why they're hesitant. They're a little nervous. They didn't realize how tapped in you actually were, collective. I think a lot are nervous and they're standing corrected. Some of them are petrified. So you see people like dropping off. It's probably because they had ill intention and they're starting to realize that anybody that is you, they're usually getting karma. They're usually having shit happen. So mark my word, out of the people that watch my lives, if you're sitting here and whatever else, thinking that you're going to get away with what you're getting away with, the divine sees everything. Just understand that. The divine sees it all. You think Big Brother's a big issue? The divine's got the chokehold. Alright? Let's just say that much. Yeah. Attention to detail and pride. They didn't have pride in what they were doing. A lot of shame. Right? And they didn't pay attention to detail either. They didn't pay attention to the detail. They were extremely messy with how they brought this bullshit together. They're very messy. There's definitely a paper trail. And these people are nervous now for what they've done. And you're being very strategic as to how you're going about this. There was a huge wake-up call when you started connecting A and B together. What's this? Self-expression, strength. Yeah, you built your strength in self-expression. You had a wake-up call. Maybe you need to go out and date. You very well could be accepting help or guidance. Spirit saying that it's safe to do so, but mind your discretion. Be discretionary on who you're allowing in. They will present themselves in such a way. Investigation and research. So somebody stopped. Somebody was investigating you, collective, and they've had an awakening. They've had a wake-up call, and they've stopped the investigation on you, and they've started to do an investigation on them. Okay, and this is a confirmation for you. Yeah, they're very determined to get down to the bottom of this. They see you nurturing. They see you sacrificing a lot of yourself. Okay, to stand in this beautiful, beautiful nurturing energy. Okay, and either way, whether you're a woman or a man, you're standing in this queen and very nurturing, very methodical, very loving, very kind, very determined. All right, very loyal. All right, very nurturing. They're seeing that you sacrifice a lot of time and energy for this ability to be nurturing and to be kind, right? So this is why they've stopped the investigation on you. They see the truth now. There's an awakening on that. And I have a feeling like they're turning in your favor, and you're literally stomping fables and you're flipping tables at this point. Understand that. And it's all from your self-expression and the way you express yourself and the way you show up. Yeah, somebody's taking out a command. There's no teamwork here. Somebody's flipping the table. So somebody was trying to take control of this, right? And tried to take command of this whole thing and be the leader of this teamwork of coming up against you. And it's all fallen apart. Okay? They tried to get a captain, maybe a captain of a department to get in on this, and they've discontinued this investigation. And now they're looking into this other person. They're not working as a team anymore. Okay? When this help and whatnot comes in, you need to, okay, because this is part of fate. This is part of this is the guidance. This is divine guidance. So whoever's coming in, there's going to be someone coming in. Quite possibly someone ask you some questions soon. You probably already intuitively know that's happening. But this person had an awakening within investigating you. They found out some information and they're tables are turning. Yeah, somebody didn't want them to have the awareness of the truth. Somebody tried to dissuade them. Did not want them to reflect on a situation. This could be people of the past. But they've reflected anyway, and maybe they've come to an awakening about what happened. Cause and effect and clarity, there's definitely something. They might have been shown in their dreams about what was going on. Somebody did not want to become aware or reflect on the situation, but it did. You made the sacrifice, maybe you did the reflection, maybe you became aware of all the truth that come to light. Yeah, they didn't see your potential. And because of this new awakening, now they're hesitating. Maybe they're not hesitating because of this awakening. They're no longer hesitating. Maybe they're coming for information about particular people that were trying to dissuade you or disenfranchise you or whatever. Then now they're coming forward. They're no longer hesitating. They see your potential now. But they see what to do to diminish your potential is what I'm saying. And they see it for what it is. Maybe the divine had a little bit of, somebody wants a relationship with you and they're vulnerable with you. This could be a new influence. Somebody that you don't know of is coming in. Somebody very well could be lusting over you, wanting a relationship and wanting to be vulnerable with you. But they see the truth. They're no longer investigating or researching you. This could be a hitman. It's like the hitman fell in love with you, is the feeling I get. Someone wants to take responsibility. They know that you're expecting them to take responsibility. And I think that's why they want to come in. Something about an inheritance, correction to an inheritance. You are a wise one. You kept the tradition. You kept order this whole time, despite all the chaos that was going on within your family unit. If that's a case. If that makes any sense. Somebody had a lot of lack of empathy and they did not want to confront you. They didn't have the ambition or diligence. They didn't want the setbacks of coming for you. So they got somebody else involved in it, and this person fell in love with you. Just as anyone would. That's the funny part, really. They hire a hitman, and the hitman falls in love with you. That's how protected you are, collective. You can't get it any better than that, I'm sorry. And I must admit, the divine has quite the sense of humor. When you're divinely protected, and they go ahead and make the hitman love you. Well, they didn't make the hitman just fell in love with your spirit, fell in love with your energy. And this is why they got the hit on you in the first place, because they tried to siphon this energy from you for years. This could be a family. They tried to siphon this for years. On top of that, they stole a whole bunch of fucking inheritance money. Okay? That's not for everybody. I know that's for my situation. I don't know about you guys. Fit it where it fits. But they try to collude other people in it, and they end up falling in love with you too. Meanwhile, the people that are colluding against you love your energy too, but because they can't manipulate you, because abuse you, because they can't siphon off of you anymore, they'd rather have you dead. They'd rather have you destroyed. They'd rather have you in this energy of inability to succeed, and you know, they want you going back and begging because you cut them off. They want you to feel like cutting them off was a mistake, so that way they can get back in your energy and manipulate you again. Right? That's how sick and sadistic that they are. Right? So they're envious of you. They send somebody out to fucking off you because they have no control over you anymore, and they even fall in love with you. That's to the scope of it all. And because they did what they did, and because you found out and you peeped all this shit, the divine peeked in on the whole situation, you walked away, and now this person that fell in love with you is all heartbroken at the fact that they even treated you that way, the fact that they listened to these ops about you, the fact that they did all this shit, and ran out on their best fucking life. Their best, the person that would have fucking rocked all, the person that probably did rock their world. You were probably the best they ever had, and this is probably why they fell in love with you. Because you were very nurturing, you're very loving, very kind, very empowering, very inspirational. You kept them going, collectively. And they breadcrumbed you on purpose. And now they're feeling shame for it. They know they should have invested into you. Now, because they would have been on cloud 9 at this point, had they invested. Had they continued to be loyal, had they continued to stay forward thinking with you, they would have been in a hell of a lot better place now than they would have been before. And now everything is laying down. Not working out. And you're over here just totally unbothered. You're focusing on yourself, you're moving forward, you're speaking up, you're speaking your truth, and fuck all about it. Some of these people are losing their absolute epic minds. Okay? As they should, for coming for you. This is why you may have lost a couple battles, collective. You're winning the war, because why? You've got angels walking with you. You've got the divine walking with you. You understand? You got even the crossroads walking with you. Okay? You really must know. What's this verse? Opportunities and growth. If you're focusing on yourself, you're going to be having some opportunities and growth come to you. Okay? Somebody does not want you to have the certainty and determination to move forward with this by focusing on yourself, by focusing on your healing and empowerment. They're trying to take away your determination and certainty. They're trying to make you question it all. All the while you're sticking close to yourself, you're focusing on your own. They're trying to distract you. Little do they know it's not working. Like, they think they have some sort of power over you, but they really don't. Really don't. And this is making them go mad. The fact that you're unfuckwithable, the fact that you're fructose intolerant, the fact that you just don't deal with their shit anymore. They're insignificant within your frequency. Why? Because you're a warrior collective. You're not just a shaman, but you're a warrior. And you know when to bow out, and you know when to pick up your fucking sword. And you know these people are beneath you. So you know that it isn't a it's not a virtue fight. Like, you've got wanting to fight with you. Like, give me a break. That's not a fight of virtue, it's just getting rid of rodents. Save that for, like, the service cleanup team. They're fucking eggs to fry. Loyalty, chains, and promise. So they're trying to take away your promise, to take away your ability to be or have loyalty. They're trying to make you react or act out of character in order to distract you, focusing on yourself. But your reactions are being transformed into action. And that's what they didn't anticipate. You're not reacting to their bullshit, but you're acting accordingly to their bullshit. Which is another reason why the divine walks with you. Because you're acting out of spite. You're acting out of civility. You're acting out of virtue. You're acting out of integrity. And that's what I know. Okay? And it's really a feeling like they can't sway you. You're unbothered. Like, these imbeciles are insignificant. Like, the bottom of your fucking shoe, insignificant. Okay? Anything else with the Seven of Cups reverse? Yeah, somebody didn't see your potential. Somebody didn't see your ability to be totally unbothered and to drop any hesitation. Somebody thought that they could put you in a position where you would isolate yourself and just totally sabotage your whole new beginning. But that's not what's happening. You're using this time to alchemize and transform and rise up, and they think that you're just sitting in wallowing depression. Meanwhile, you're in a cocoon right now, turning into a butterfly. It's gonna fly away and leave them in the dust. This is why you're winning the fucking war, collective. So don't fucking let down now. Don't quit. Just because you might be a little bit tired, don't think that it's the end. It's not. Okay? You are being corralled and caressed by the divine. Don't think for 1 second that you're not going to be blessed beyond measure. Okay? Remember, the divine has counted absolutely every tear that has fallen from your face. And it is in the millions. And if you think there's no blessings coming just because that in itself, you're sadly mistaken. And you need to open your eyes to the blessings that are about to be bestowed upon your life. Okay? These are blessings that money can't buy. This is peace of mind. This is unconditional, matched, unconditional love. That's going to heal your heart. You can't buy that in a store. Okay? You can't embody that unless the divine chooses. But you're choosing. You're surrendering to the divine? Fuck yeah. The divine is show the fuck up, and they're not gonna betray you. They're not gonna... The divine is you. You are the divine. You are an because of the divine. The divine has always been within you, with your heartbeat, within that electromagnetic pulse of your heart, within the veins of your blood. That's how deep it goes, down into the atoms of your of your cells, micro, macro. The divine walks with you. So be empowered by that. And some of you are like infected or whatever, the divine still walks with you. Okay? You could have cancer, you could have a previous mobility or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. The divine still works with you. There's certain choices that we've made in our life to bring us to the choices that we've had. But that does not take the power away from you. That should empower you even to keep moving. That you have a story and a legacy to unfold. So don't let that stop you. Okay? I'm also getting that, some of these people that come up against you, they were somewhat loyal to you. They were honest with you. But since you cut them off, they weren't so honest. And you pretty well called them out on a situation. You may have predicted something and it come to pass. And this is why I'm telling you to cut this person out and not to let them back in. Is because they very well could have something that they're bitter about, and they want to come in and they want to bestow this so-called blessing onto you. Themselves feel better about themselves. And this is why they might come in with some sort of compassion or apology, but it's only to ruin your life. So do not allow these imbecile fucking rodents back into your existence. Okay? And they're only imbecile rodents because of their intention, not because of what happened. They're filled with envy and regret and shame, as they should be for what they've done. Listen to you. You tried to warn them, and all your warnings and all of your predictions and everything that you've said fell on deaf ears, and now they're realizing the truth after the fact. Dulcie, the volume's not low. You need to turn. You are going to definitely achieve your champion out of this. You are going to win the war collective, and whoever comes against you will meet their downfall. Their supposed rush for your demise will be your rise. Understand that, through and through. Okay? All because you focused on yourself, all because you kept to yourself, and all because you're speaking up. You're speaking on. You're coming forward within your truth and your honesty and justice. You're shining your light for all to see. So that way people that are disenfranchised and deception about you sees the truth. So they will see the truth. It will be inevitable. People will see the truth. People will see your light. Regardless of what's been told to them. Understand that. Why? Because the divine walks with you. Hey Anita, hey honey. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for showing up. Melinda, welcome in. Tiffany, welcome in. Somebody's not coming out the champion. They thought they were winning. They thought they were gonna, It's because you're speaking your truth, collective. And your truth echoes louder than their lies. You understand that? Yep. They wanted to fuck your finances and fuck all of your ability to mentor people and have any sight of credibility. They tried to ruin that. Speaking your truth anyway. And they're recognizing these people are just imbeciles. They're beneath you. And they're bitching at the fact that you cut them off. They're starting to see why you cut these people off. Understand? These people that are coming up against you and being stupid, they see why you left. They see why you walked away from them. They see why you're no longer in connection with them. Because of their heart, because of their soul, because of their spirit, because of who they are and who they present themselves to be. The true colors they be showing. Well, I've got my mic hooked up. I've already done a sound check, so it very well could be, I don't know, but I'm not worried about it. People can hear me. That's all that matters. Thanks anyway, Dulcie. Right. I can turn my volume up. That's halfway. Plug in, plug back in. Is that better? Is that better? Much better. Much better. All right. All right, let's see what the wise old witch has to say. And what the Sacred Soul Time deck has to say. When is this person coming in to convey some sort of truth? What's the situation? So it was supposed to happen between April and May, but didn't commit to it. They didn't have the patience or the endurance or the purpose to come forward to speak on it. I don't think at that point they were enlightened, but they knew something. They knew to you, but they didn't have the courage to do so. So Capricorn time between December and January. This might be an uphill climb, but worth it. Work, practical, long term. So focus on what you're doing. Focus on the practicality of what you're doing. And maybe look into the long term of how that looks. But December, January could be a time that's significant. January, ditch old habits, recharge and focus on self-care, fresh start, goal setting, and February through to March. So between January and March is going to be a time they might feel like they come forward in January, but by the time March rolls around, February, March, it's like they're, I don't know, they're not going to be, they're not going to feel that it's the right time again. Like, they don't have the courage to come in. Something about July. It was supposed to happen in July, but I think you moved. You moved, or something prevented it from July. Somebody could have been put to rest in July. It might have been hidden. Could have been a Capricorn that was put to rest in July. About August to September, you set realistic goals to reach. Be practical, organized, and attend to the details. Yeah. May was a time where you disconnected. You were having to move. You couldn't be in the moment. There was no serenity. There was no connection. There was no ability to relax in May. So you had to move, by the looks of it. Something that was supposed to happen very soon failed to happen, and I think this was a test against you to challenge you. There was something to challenge your way of thinking, and you moved right at the right time. You dodged a bullet. Whoever you are, whatever this is talking about, they tried to disenfranchise you, and you didn't even have a chance to weigh all the options first. You just had to act, but it brought you balance and harmony anyway with these choices that you made. You allowed the divine to direct you to where you, and it worked in your favor. So I don't know where, I think Virgo time, August to September, August to the middle of September might be significant for you when you're going to find out some sort of information regarding something. Somebody's in their feels about this whole thing, the fact that they got pulled into this mess. They're in shame for the drama that they got pulled. Because they're recognizing now that it was all lies, it was all deception. And this could very well be a Virgo coming forward with information, I don't know. But they, deep down within themselves, they are a decent human being. But they were being fed lies and deception regarding you. And this is why they may be with you. This is why they may have had some sort of issue with you. All right, collective? They didn't want to see the truth. Somebody used somebody's bitterness against them. Somebody used this bitterness against them in order to manipulate them in such a way. They used it in their favor to bring you strife. And they didn't even realize that they were doing it. They didn't realize until it was too late that this was happening. And they're in a lot of shame because of it. There's a lot of people that got swindled into a third party into this mess and drama that are feeling it. Some of them are standing corrected. What's the mystical forest have to say? Welcome in, Mama. What's going on, mystical forest? What do you got to say at this whole situation? Okay. So there's a new beginning happening. You need to rejuvenate yourself, and the miracles are in the dark. The miracles are in your shadow work. Whatever you're wanting as a manifestation, it's coming. I'll put that one. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll proceed beyond your wildest dreams. Hope is on the horizon in the face of challenges. Remember that nothing lasts forever. Trust that the universe has good things in store for you. The best is yet to come, and there's still time to adjust or to start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true in the creative potential of a new beginning. So it's all happening, collective. The miracle happening. Check, check. Volume's fine, collective. You have the inner strength. You need to decide. Okay? Have the inner strength to get through your darkest moments, because this inner strength is going to change your life. Don't lose yourself in the things that you can't change. Focus on the things that you can, including your attitude, your mindset, and your energy. You've got everything that you need. Give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or a drain. Be genuine. Give from your heart. That's what I keep coming back. That's why I keep coming back, collective. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. So open up. Yeah. Somebody hates you for the fact that you have your inner light and everything coming in for you, that you're getting a new beginning. Somebody hates this. Somebody absolutely is behooved with themselves because of all the bullshit they tried to do to pull on you to ruin your life and destroy you has only allowed you, enabled you to run. What's the best that my collective can do to overcome this challenge? Recovery, comeback. Find strength and healing as each step forward renews hope and paves the way for a triumphant. Okay? Give up control. Release your grip on outcomes. Embrace the present moment and wisdom. Protected. Find safety knowing you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores. The divine. You are protected. Flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fires. They may ignite on your journey. So, yeah, you're going to shake shit up, collective, but just anticipate that shake up. Okay? Anticipate the fact you're shining, you might burn a couple people along the way. It tends to happen when you're shining bright. Seek the truth, embrace clarity, and revelations unfold. Keep an open mind for answers, illuminate the path of understanding. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. Winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Doors are opening. You have many options, so take your time to choose what is right for you. See what's real. Observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface. Okay? So there's a lot coming to fruition here for you, collective. You just need to be in the know, be in the awareness, and be in the truth. Because it is there. You just have to see it. It will piss you off, but I guarantee you it will set you free. And that is what you want. You want freedom. Have you not carried these burdens along the way enough? Have you not carried them long enough? It's about time you release these burdens on that wanted you to carry them in the first place. Let's see about a message from the dragons. Let's see what the dragons got to say. We got the Ace of Wands in the bottom of the deck here, so there's a new beginning coming, quite possibly a new relationship. Somebody wants a passionate new beginning with you. I have a feeling this is somebody new. This isn't somebody old. This is somebody new in your life. This isn't a past person. Tell me more what's going on with this. Oh, King of Swords. What, the King of Swords wants to come in and talk truth now? Maybe you're going to find out the truth. Seven of Cups. Maybe you're speaking on truth and you're focusing on yourself. Knight of Coins. You're moving very methodical, your new beginning, your new foundation. It could be that this King of Swords is focusing on themselves. They don't have any distractions. But somehow they want a new beginning with you. Maybe this is an old person. Maybe this is the person. This is maybe the hitman that wants to level up. Maybe they've had their awakening. Maybe they want to, you know, maybe they want a new beginning with you. They want a new chance with you. I don't know. They're standing in the right side up position. So there's definitely something here about loyalty, about focusing on their, not being overwhelmed. And maybe they're standing in their power. I don't know. What's the scoop? Four of Swords. Somebody's restless. Somebody can't sleep. Somebody's focusing on what they've done, maybe. Maybe they focused on their own actions and they can't sleep because of what they've done. Because of what they got involved with. They can't seem to move forward either. Two of Wands in reverse. Because of what they've done. But they're seeing it for the truth. They see what the deal is now. I don't know. That's what the cards are coming out. But we'll see what the cards. What else? Five of Swords. Somebody's fighting. There's a lot of conflict. Ten of Wands. Somebody's opening up old wounds. Somebody's fighting. Somebody's opening up old wounds. Somebody's, I don't know. Wanting to heal something. They're anxious to heal something because they can't move forward. They can't move forward. And it's almost kind of giving me a feeling like their pathway is with you. And because they've done what they've done, they can't move forward. And it's almost giving me a feeling like somebody wants you to focus on yourself and see this angst and heal thing with the possible cancer. The Five of Wands, they want to put some sort of fighting to rest, and but it's only basically to take away your abundance, to put this abundance to rest, is the feeling I get from this. What is this? Yeah, they had an awakening about this abundance. Somebody had an awakening. And this is a major tower for them, I think. And now they're trying to, what they're opening up. Okay, so there's some sort of communication or truth coming forward about somebody focusing on themselves while being in some sort of anxiety, healing old wounds, an inability to move forward, having issues with their stability, having awakenings, alchemizing towers, adapting to change, trying to resolve, maybe something to do with car trouble. Five of Swords, there's definitely some sort of conflict happening in behind the scenes. Whatever this is. But somebody's trying to focus on themselves, to take the heat off of themselves. It's not working. They can't move forward. It's haunting them. It's eating them alive. The Knight of Swords, because of the lies that they told. Because of their actions moving forward without thinking. Nine of Wands. They thought they were getting the upper, but here you are. You're overcoming it. They're trying to get the upper hand, but they're not. That's the whole thing. This whole idea of them getting the hand is falling at the wayside because of what they did to you. Eight of Coins, you're very talented in many different areas. Six of Coins, there's definitely some sort of balance coming in. There's an equal reciprocation, and there's definitely a new foundation. The Four of Wands. There's definitely an offer of a new stability and an equal reciprocation. Somebody's getting the upper hand. Queen of Swords, you're nurturing your truth, and I think that's why it's happening. Can this ever be forgiven? Maybe if the truth comes out. Maybe if there's justice. Maybe if there's new good intentions. If people speak up of the collusion they were involved in, there very well could be clarity with that. There could be confirmations with that. But what are they willing to sacrifice is the big question. Are they willing to sacrifice their sanity? Are they willing to sacrifice their dignity? Are they willing to sacrifice the ability of love and nurturing and the ability to be loved? What are they sacrificing? It's the big question, collective. What's the Dragon Oracle have to say? Go and enjoy your workout, Cody. Do an extra 5 reps for me, bud. You can do it, bro. And do them slow. Don't do them just normal. Do them slower this time. Feel the resistance and push through it. You're gonna get jacked, even more jacked than what you went in. Guaranteed. Dragons, what we got for my collective? What's the best message? Best bless my collective. That's what I don't get. People go and they work and they try to rush through their workout and they don't embrace their workout. And I think that's where they're not seeing the gains that they wanted. So if you're not seeing the gains that you want, you need to slow your workout down and really feel through it. Is there any message from the Dragon Oracle for my collective? Thank you. So Aquamarine from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. So the soul knowledge that you will receive from this is unfuckable. People won't be able to fuck with you. You'll be untouchable by standing in this energy. Allow the dragons to guide you, really. It's in your best interest. Okay? The dragons will protect you, and they will bring you to a new perspective that you never might have thought of before. It'll blow your mind how beautiful these energies are. So, if there is any particular confession that the people have, let's say the people that want back in our life, Okay? Is there any confession that they have regarding this? I need to free myself from fear and doubts. I'm a caged bird. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings to you. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. No, they're literally obsessed with you now. It's in the reverse. They're not distracting themselves anymore. They can't stop thinking. What's the situation? That's something they don't want you to know. It's something that's hidden. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Really? Cannot should not be part of your dictionary. It should not be part of your vocabulary. And of course, this hole that you're trying to fill all on your own, okay? It's not meant to be filled all on your own. The more you pour into yourself, and when you surrender to the divine, the more the divine will match you. Okay? The more you pour into your healing, the more you pour into you, the divine will match you, and it won't betray you. If you stand in good intention and you move forward with good intention, they will not betray you. They will teach you lessons, very valuable lessons. Lessons that you cannot buy anywhere. You can't go to these types of lessons. Okay? Just to know that. But that's where you're missing. And by the divine, I'm not talking God, I'm not talking the Lord, I'm not talking Jesus. I'm talking the divine. Okay? I need to emphasize that. Out of the 15 people that are watching right now, I need to emphasize that. Because a lot of you thinking that you can displace or you can replace the word divine with the Lord or with Jesus or with God or Jehovah or whatever. No. The divine is the divine. The divine is its own energy. And Jesus followed with the divine. There's no Christ consciousness. It's source consciousness. It's divine source consciousness. Okay? And get it right. God specifically is a man-made version of the divine, to mock the divine. Jesus, his whole story was mocked to incite this whole God mocking. God was created by man. The divine, life and reality was created by the divine. That's the difference. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. And it's in reverse. So I think this is you. I think your heart is full, collective, is what I'm feeling. And I think this person that wants to come back in, they see that. They see how you have healed your heart. Maybe they're taking notes. Seeing someone, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. Yeah, you're probably dating one of my ex-best friends. They probably infiltrated themselves into your life and made you hate me. That's probably what it was. Like he meddled in all my other relationships. To try to destroy me because I cut them off and I didn't allow them to manipulate me anymore. So they wanted to manipulate me, so they went through me to you and manipulated out of my life. You see all the truth now, how that happened? Do you have any regrets? Yeah. Yeah, the person that you're seeing, they're probably leftovers. I feel abandoned by you. It's triggering my childhood traumas. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you feel abandoned by me because you abandoned me. What did you expect? Two wrongs don't make a right, but if you're going to abandon me, I might as well abandon you. Why would I keep to something that's not pouring back into me? Right? Why would I pour into something that's trying to sabotage me behind my back? Right? That. If it's triggering your childhood traumas, good. I hope it fucking heals finally. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole reason why it's triggering you in the first place. Because you're in healing. It's time to heal this already. That's why it's being triggered. Okay? That's why it's being triggered. Because it needs to be healed in order for you to progress, in order for you to move forward. If you don't heal, that's not my fucking choice. It's not my problem. Any other messages? Interesting how, like, almost like 4 or 5 out as I'm calling shit out. Isn't that interesting? I go from 15 people down to 9. Clearly I'm speaking truth somewhere. They can't handle it. Yeah, you're leveling up, collective, so you're having a new beginning thing in. You might be starting a new beginning, leveling up. Yeah, you're major rebirth happening here. And these lies and deception and bullshit, it was your catalyst for growth. Yeah, you're healing the old wounds. They're becoming a figment of your past. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You might be walking away from something that was meant for you. Unfortunately, you had some stingy assholes in the mix of all this. They tried to make you lose out big, thinking that they were going to get the upper hand. But what they don't see coming, your justice. Okay? That's what they don't see coming. Queen of Cups, continue nurturing yourself, continue pouring into your heart, continue being nurturing to others. Don't allow the bitterness to overcome you. You're really stepping into your compassionate era, I think. That what is done in the dark is coming to light. Somebody wants you to miss out on this rebirth, but you're keeping your cards close to your chest, as you should. And they're all up in their Nine of Swords, so they're all up in their head about it. The fact that you're keeping your cards close to your chest. But you got new beginnings coming in. You just stay focused, like I said in the beginning. You might be feeling like you're losing left, right, and center, but I guarantee you, you're gonna win the war. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right? All right, collective? You are going to win the war. All right. The karma's been calling my name all night, so we're gonna look into it. So, fructose intolerant, the inability to tolerate other people's bullshit. You could be resonating with that right now. Hitting for you. Hitting a brick wall coming for you. So, they're being stopped in their tracks for what they've done. Their projection, all their bullshit. This could have been a Libra, but they're coming. Return to sender, sending them on a bender, spiraling. So whatever they sent you, it's being sent back automatically, is what I'm being told, right? And it's sending them on a bender. You're dealing with an avoidant introvert. You could be dealing with a Gemini, misunderstanding you on purpose. They're not doing it anymore. You're no longer sugarcoating shit. You're not a donut eater. Maybe they're not sure anything. Liar, liar, pants on fire. They could be calling you a liar when you're actually telling the truth. Somebody could be coming in like a caring Karen, but really not caring about you at all. The more you feel, the more you heal. Take time to transmute the pain inside you. Turn it to power. You could have cut out a toxic family. You could be healing from toxic traits due to a toxic family. You could be returning to sender. Somebody could be in your family doing bullshit behind your back, and you're sending it back to them. This peanut sip queen or king, they're being shut the fuck up. They can't speak anymore because they're karmic feminine or masculine. They're being seen as a karmic. They're being seen as a shit disturber. They're being seen as a care. It's time to cut ties. Snip, snip. Blocked. Karmic cancer is involved with this. Somebody's paranoid, but they want you to be paranoid because they're projecting. They're projecting onto you and others, being a negative Nancy. Superficial snorkel gear, surface level. So they're very surface level. So sit on the dock, let it float to the top, and just with it one little bit at a time. Or look at what's floated to the top. Look what's there right in your face. And try to find the deeper root of the problem and rip it out at the root. Clear out that pond and get that filter moving again. And things are going to clear up for you, metaphorically speaking. Okay? But it's you taking that action, right? You're dealing with an avoidant introvert, so somebody that avoids people and they're very introverted. They're very karmic, a karmic masculine, feminine. You could be dealing with a karmic Sagittarius. You're needing to stay 10 toes down, 30 toes left. You could be dealing with the toxic mother. Poser hose playing in your face, discernment needed. Just to let you know, the poser hose are playing in your face, can't play in your face anymore. Okay? You're divinely guided, guarded, and protected. The more you take time to postpone your healing, the more time they be stealing. So don't allow them to steal any more time, and be courageous in your healing, collective. Okay? If you're not healing, they're stealing from you energetically. So heal, rise up. Rise up into your highest version of yourself. So that way they can't manipulate you anymore. This goes to the casualties that are in and amongst these people that are trying to manipulate. They're trying to manipulate these other people to work with them. They're going to see the truth. Their masks are being ripped off as we speak. Due to these new planetary alignments, they're thinking that they're getting the upper hand, and they're actually being revealed they are. And they're scrambling. All right? These karmics are fucking scrambling because they can't hide anymore. They can run all they want, but they cannot hide. They will be held accountable by the divine. You can guarantee that. If it's not happening now, it's happening soon. By a karmic near you. Some of you are going to have front row seat to this, some of you aren't. Some of you are going to be totally oblivious, a word that's coming to mind, of their karma. Maybe because it is so detrimental. Like, I'm really picking up that you're not their only... Okay? But you dodged bullet, collective. You dodged many bullets is what I'm being told to speak on. And the fact that you've dodged many bullets that you don't even know of, that just proves that you're divinely protected. That the divine doesn't even want you to see it. Because they don't want it to disempower you. So they are protecting you in every way. Just know that. This don't mean you can go run out in the street and you won't die in a car accident with a bus hitting you or whatever. You got to be using your discernment. You know, act with discernment. Don't be out there risking your life on purpose. You know, don't be making your angels work. You got to act with discernment. You got to act with some sort of vision too. That is also working with integrity and passion and all that good stuff, right? And I get this feeling like these dumbass karmics are going around saying that they're divinely connected and they're divinely protected. And like they're going out in the middle of traffic thinking that they're going to be safe. Some of them actually got hurt. And one of them, I'm seeing them in a hospital bed because they got hit by a car because they decided to go walk into traffic to see if they were to prove. And I'm hearing bystanders to prove to some sort of bystanders that they're protected. Meanwhile, that now they're in a hospital bed because of it. They've gone loony. They're absolute loons. Queen of Crystals and Knight of Feathers. So there's definitely some sort of comfort and prosperity coming forward. There's definitely action and focus. So you're moving into a different frequency, collective. Happy about that. And I'm happy, and I'm very, very happy for that, for you. I'm excited for you. The best is yet to come. You've already received victory. You've already walked your victory lap, and you didn't even know it. Okay? You already walked it. Yes. And the divine is walking with you. Balance, harmony. It's all here. It's all here for you. So they want you to feel like you're losing the war, but you're actually winning the war. Right? They want to cast illusions. They're going to be encased in illusion. Ten of Shells, yeah. They're headed for a huge dystopia. Because they wanted that for you. The whole world is falling apart because of it. Because of their ill intention. You're taking a leadership position. You're very optimistic. You're very innovative. And, yeah. You are arriving in this independent Nine of Crystals, Nine of Pentacles, very abundant, very secure energy. And people can't fuck with that anymore. And they're nervous. They're nervous that you're taking this leadership position and that people are collaborating with you. And you're being productive. Yeah, Knight of Crystal. They wanted you begging, but here you are. Yeah, they didn't want you ever loving again. They were really brokenhearted, but you healed that. 7 of crystals reversed and 8 of crystals reversed. They tried to make you out to be a fucking hopeless moron with nothing to offer the world. They wanted everything that you were planting, everything building to fall apart, to not have any type of results. They wanted you to make, they wanted you they wanted to make you look like you were worthless, that you were like, there's no progress, there's no nothing to you. You're not dedicated to anything. You're not, you're not dedicated to your independence or abundance or anything. And they're telling you, people, that you're not talented, that you got fuck all to do. And here you are, standing in your power. Here you are, collaborating. Right? They tried to, swindle progress. They tried to burn you out to have any type of dedication towards whatever you were building. So, as far as your independence, yeah, the Ace of Crystals, they didn't want you to receive this prosperity. They didn't want you to receive your manifestations. The Traveler, but you took a leap of faith. They tried to bring about a stability, too. They were going to throw you out, is what I'm getting. They were trying to get you thrown out. The Queen of Feathers in reverse. Somebody was lying on you. They wanted to thwart your stability so that way you wouldn't receive this 10 of Pentacles. They were saying that you were not talented, that you were a fraud. They're out here saying that you're not building anything good, that it's all false. Meanwhile, here you are with this 10 of Pentacles energy. Queen of Crystals on its side, so they wanted you to, they didn't want you in, they tried to create chaos. They tried to bring about some sort of demise to your prosperity. But they're getting karma. They're midway through their fucking karma. They're not getting their wish fulfillment. This Queen of Swords in reverse. They're not in a gratitude. They're very selfish. They're energetically manipulative. They're very much emotionally, like, cry on the spot kind of manipulative. They'll cry and make a big boo-hoo story just to make them make themselves look like a victim, just to manipulate people by their emotions. This is all being shown. This is all being recognized. The 6 of Acorns, this could be a Queen of Crystals too. Could Capricorn. 6 of Acorns, they're being exposed. They're not having any success or triumph because of this bullshit. Yeah, you're stepping into this Empress energy. People see this now. 8 of Feathers, yeah, they're all up in their head about it. But you need to have courage to find the solutions to move forward. Collective, through all of this injustice, you're finding the courage to find solutions, regardless. Okay? But people are trying to still bring you injustice, and it's going to blow up in their face. Clearly. Okay? They're not getting any of their wish fulfillment. And the worse intention that they have, the worse it's going to be for them. Okay? Let's see what the angels have to say. Okay. I'll check out the voice of soul. We're coming to the end of the video, collective, so I just want to thank you for all of your beautiful support. to my supporters, my members, my tribe, I love you. To all the newbies coming in, check out description box how you can get a personal reading. If you'd like a personal reading, it is available. Otherwise, check out the link section. If you'd like to support the channel by sending a donation to help put food in my mouth, to help me pay my bills, this is my job, where I come to work. And all the support that you have provided in the past does not go unnoticed. It's very appreciated. So if you'd like to continue to support the channel, it's greatly appreciated. You can do so as a super chat, super sticker, super thanks. Or there's a tip option over at Hipsy. You can throw me a PayPal as well. All the information is available in the description box. Let's see what the Voice of Souls has to say. What do we got? Word. What's the word? Okay, so somebody's learning a lesson about not inflicting physical pain on someone. Someone's the hard way. Someone's learning lessons regarding physical pain and how they should not be projecting onto others. Apparently Brittany says I need to brace myself because we got people spiraling off the deep. All right, bestie. I'll take heed of that one. What's the scoop, Spirit? Let us know. Something about children? Something about your childhood, maybe? Somebody about somebody's childhood? Somebody's childhood? Maybe you're allowing your child to come out to play. Maybe you're healing your inner child. You're educating yourself on to heal the inner child, to bring about some sort of abundance to yourself. Maybe you're calling your energy back. Maybe learning how to heal your physical pain or your spiritual pain or your emotional pain by healing your inner child, which is bringing about some sort of abundance and bringing to your dharmic energy. This is beautiful, collective. Great wonder. Thank you so much. Right there. By the way, if any members are here and you haven't checked out your mid-August reading, it is in the members section. Every single one of my members has a personal message in that, so go get it. Quite possibly could be in the comments section with a timestamp, all thanks to Sarah. So say thank you to Sarah. She's done a lot of hard work in that one particular live to get your name in a timestamp in the section. So if you were forgotten, it was a long reading. So if you may have forgotten, it's in amongst a mix of them. All right. But you've come to very much a calmness, collective. There's definitely calm happening here for you. Some sort of secrets are coming to light. And somebody doesn't have to look at a situation a different way. Somebody doesn't want to look at a situation a different way because then they have to take accountability. Is the feeling I get. Right? And something tells me you know the truth. Okay? You see it for the truth. And it's almost as if somebody's going to try to come in and gaslight you and get you to look at the situation again and make it seem like you're the fucking problem in the mix. So that way you take the accountability for them. They're trying to make you out to be the monster. They're the fucking monster. right? If they're doubling down on their bullshit, these people are really nervous, but they're trying to not look angry. But you've dropped the anger. You've let this all go. You're healing this. You're empowering yourself. You're moving on from all this bullshit. And the thing is that just because they try to lie and try to keep secrets and try to do all this shit behind closed doors and all this shit, don't have to take accountability because nobody's seen, but the divine's seen everything. So this is why the divine has come in to help you heal your inner child, to bring about some sort of abundance, to allow you to step into your dharmic energy and be in alignment for a dharmic relationship, a soulmate. Okay? There's definitely a calm that's come over you because of this healing of your inner child, and because you're no longer in any type of crazy pain like they wanted you to be, how they projected it onto you. You're learning how to alchemize all that, and these secrets are coming to light about all of their spiritual warfare that they've sent to you. Okay? It's all coming to light. All right? You don't have to look at it any different than what you are, collective, because the divine has tapped you in, the divine is showing you the truth. The divine has brought you clarity. This is where this healing of your inner child is coming from. Okay? These people didn't want you to be free from that abuse. They did not want you to heal from that. Okay? They wanted you trapped. With the freedom card in the reverse, they wanted you trapped. They did not want you reaching your fullest potential. They did not want you calling back. They were happy siphoning off of you all these years and manipulating you into being the lowest version of yourself. Okay? Heaven forbid you actually rise above them and make them look inferior, make them look insignificant. And now they're all envious at the fact that you're doing just that. All because of their abuse. You're rising above it. You're strengthening yourself. You're healing. The divine is helping you with that. Yeah. Just the fact that a calm has come over you and the fact that secrets are being revealed, this is the spiritual realm saying that there's a karmic message here. This is the karmic confirmation that they are receiving their karma. They are being haunted by their actions. They will eat every fucking lie that they told. They will eat their words for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They might even lose their appetite because of it. Okay? Yeah. You've submitted to the divine. And that's what they didn't anticipate. Alright? That is what they did not anticipate. They tried to send the darkness at you to encage you. But it only helped you grow as a person, collective. It only helped you rise. You're not scared of the dark. You never were scared of it. Because you realized what the dark was. Eventually, you realized it was your place to grow into your highest timeline. It was your place to grow into a better version of yourself. Just like a seed gets dirt thrown on it in order to sprout. So stand in your power. Realize your full potential. And ride that horse into the sunset. You deserve abundance. You deserve to have prosperity and stability. You've worked hard a long time. You've worked hard for that. Violet flame, surrender and release the past. You have faced darkness head on, and now you are moving into a state of love. All the previous traumas, dramas, and limitations are being cleared from your energy, so stay focused on knowing you wouldn't be who you are today if you hadn't surmounted the challenges that you have experienced. In order to in order to heal fully, fuck's sakes, Mercury is now direct, so I can't make it on a Mercury. In order to heal fully, feel hilly, let your love reach it has never reached before. Okay, I'm purified by the violet flame. Okay. What do we got on the top here? Air Guardian, take time to breathe. Slow down and breathe. Take time to reflect before proceeding further. You are allowing your past experiences to influence current behaviors, and there is another way forward. You are being reminded to stay high vibration in your actions and choices. Refrain from reacting, for this will only delay your progress and healing. Love is the way, so activate, and I breathe with ease, knowing angels walk with me. All right. We got Charity. Bring peace where you can. This is a time of reconciliation. If you are holding a grudge, it is time to let go. The only person who will suffer from this restriction is you, or the person that's created it. It's time to bring your heart to the present moment. It's time to show up fully, wholly and fully with love. You deserve them that forgiveness and understanding will bring you. I am ready to understand and forgive, even for the sake that they are a dark, imbecile, insignificant, soulless individual. You can understand that, right? They never see light. They're trying to bestow and project that darkness onto you. You know where you see this. You know that they're broken. You know that they don't have any ability to heal because they're that dark, that they're that sadistic. You know, don't throw pearls before swine, collective. Don't help those that don't want to help themselves. You're wasting your energy. You're being depleted. Show up for those that show up for themselves, and your world will change in a blink of an eye. Call your power back. Archangel Jarmael, call your power back. Forgiveness is about no longer allowing someone or something to affect your state of happiness. It doesn't mean that you have to forget the past or avoid a situation entirely. But right now, I'm encouraged to take your power, your light, and your capacity to make a decision back into your own hands. By taking back what is yours, you also command respect from those around you. I forgive the past and I give myself the respect I deserve. Okay? This is going to be the ending of your reading. I do love you all. I thank you so much for your ongoing support. Please stay strong, collective, because the worst is over. The best is yet to be. Okay? The best is yet to be. I know it's a little chaotic there, but things are about to change. Okay? Tables are about to turn. Things are about to change. We're about to see some major miracles happen around collectively. And some people, they're going to be shook. Okay? They're going to be shook at what's about to perspire. They're not anybody to blame but themselves. Okay? Just understand that much. All right, collective? That's the thing, the devil don't hang out at the crossroads. That's the thing what people don't understand. The devil doesn't kick it at the crossroads. He has minions to do that. And he resides within hell. He'll send his minions, but it's very rare that you will be seen or have any acknowledgement of him. But his reign on earth is nigh. Do you understand? His reign on earth, his control on earth is coming to an end. And this is with the planetary alignments. This is why it's happening. Okay. All right, so I'm going to throw some more cards because part of thinks I'm not done yet. Yep, so focus on the future. Focus on giving back to those that your advice. Queen of Wands. There's someone here that's, I don't know. They're livid. What about this Queen of Wands verse? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a one-way street with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What about it? The Devil in the reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. It's a one-way street. I don't know, the fact that you, yeah. The fact that you kicked this, the fact that you're focusing on the future, the fact that you're giving back, right? And it's a one-way street with this, you're releasing some sort of toxic energy. I don't know if it's, it very well could be somebody wants you in reactive abuse, and maybe it's not something to do with the Queen of Wands. Maybe it is a Queen of Wands in the background. But they're not getting the upper hand because you're releasing this devil energy. You're releasing this toxic energy. They're not getting the upper hand. I'm also picking up that there might have been a gift that they gave you, but it was charmed to siphon from you. And you've since released this. They're not getting the upper hand because of this. This item has been neutralized. Could have been a necklace. It's been neutralized. Five of Cups, you've restructured the way that you, and this is how you're moving forward. Somebody wants you giving back. They want it to be all one-sided, one-way street. And they want it, basically, they want your new beginning to fall at the wayside. Like, they don't want you having a new beginning. They want it to be destroyed because you blocked them out. They're leaving this in the dark. They're not telling you about this clearly. Because you blocked them out. They're not getting the upper hand. So it's like there's multiple different people trying to destroy you, and they're meeting their maker at the process of it all. They're very much trapped in their head. Shit's coming at them so fucking quick they don't even realize. And now they're wanting to come forward and reconcile, so that way they can receive some sort of new stability and find. They want to offer you a possibility of stability. They want to reconcile with you. This is after they came up against you to diminish you. And now that you see the truth, you're no longer in your head. And you know you deserve better. This is why you're walking away. And you're walking with angels. Everything is balanced out. Everything is in divine timing. So whatever the case may be, collective, it's all being divinely timing. Let it go. Let it go to the divine. The divine will decide what happens. Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody in their wish fulfillment. Somebody's not getting their wish fulfillment, and they're all butthurt about it. But you are. I'm really getting there's a new relationship coming in that nobody can touch. It's divinely protected. This relationship. Just letting you know. What this is, they're divinely guided towards you too. And it's a new person, it's not an old person. And you know by the energy that they hold whether or not they are an op or whether or not they are real. So asking you to trust in what you've learned. This is a spiritual test as well, for you to recognize what is what. This is a spiritual test. You will know. You will know. So just be yourself. Stay true to what is good with you, and things will turn out for you. Okay? Just know the best is yet to come. That's all you need to really realize. Really hold. The best is yet to come. And dream big. Okay? Dream big. Because there's some major blessings coming in. And I have a feeling you're going to love every minute of it. People are going to be so pissed off at the fact that these blessings are coming in for you. They didn't want this for you, Collective. They wanted you to be in shambles. But unfortunately for them, they wanted it to be unfortunately for you, right? But, yeah. They are definitely. Zoe! Welcome in, honey. I'm just finishing up, though. I'm just finishing up. But feel free to rewind. It was a good message. It may resonate with you. Again, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, my members. You make my world go round. Thank you so much. May you be automatically protected by the divine as you move forward. As I know that there's a lot of people out here trying to target those that support me in some sort of energetic way. So any targets on my collective or any of my my tribe going forward is automatically met with a brick wall, and it is automatically returned to sender 100-fold. It is also bound to them, to the sender, indefinitely. Not until they learn a lesson. It is indefinitely bound to them evermore. Not only to this life, but to their soul and to their next life. Let it be a generational curse that they must realize they've embedded themselves into. And let it be at the helm of the divine. I give it up to the divine to decide. I surrender it all to the divine. Anyone that to particularly sabotage my collective, let them be taught a very, very valuable lesson, finding their own energy and business. And may every delinquent, may every attack be nothing but prosperity, courage, and abundance. May it be bestowed upon myself and my tribe. For every attack thrown at us, it helps us to rise into the best version of ourselves. As above, so below, as within, so without, and so it is. It's all good, Zoe. It's cool. Make sure you hit all on bell, so that way it's not a personalized. You'll get all the notifications. I try to keep it a very much collective rather than particular signs. But anyway, collective all, thank you so much for shooting the shit with me tonight. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. And I will catch you in the next video. Keep rising. We're winning this war. We may have lost some battles. That may have just an illusion that you lost some battles. Maybe what you lost, you were meant to clear out in order to make room for new. You ever think of it that way? You haven't lost anything that wasn't ever meant for you. And anything meant for you is still available to you. It is protected. It is part of your destiny. It's part of who you are. It's part of your calling. So don't think is a bad thing. What's breaking away from you is probably releasing to make room for brand new, beautiful blessings to come in. So make that room, but be very choosy as to what you're making room and live your best life. I love you all. I'll catch you in the next video.